9.3 rotations, taking off after we did, what was the first one we did? 9.1 was translations, where we slide them. 9.2 was, yesterday, those were reflections, which you used to know as what? Flips. Now we're doing rotations, which you guys have known before as what? Slides. Turns have been the words that you guys have probably been familiar with, slides and turns. They're now going to be a rotation. A rotation is a transformation in which a figure is turned through a given angle and in a given direction about a fixed point. And like I told you in our Unit 10, all we're doing is going to be rotating about around the origin. Tetris. So to get from this to this, what did I have to do? In the words that you used to know. What did you have to do to take this and get it to be in this position? You had to what? Turn. Okay, I'm hearing the wrong word. What were we just talking about? What two words? Turn or... Well, rotate is our transformation, is a rotation. A slide was our translation. How we talked about another one? Spin. That was another good one. Some refer to it as a spin. A flip is a what? That's our reflection. Correct. How about over here? What did we have to do? We get, where's my original? This one to, where'd we go? Down here?
Find the brown ones.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. Hiding on me here. So how did I get from here to here? In the words we used to know, we did a slide, and then we did a slide and a turn or a spin, whichever word you want to use. But what transformation was it? It was a rotation, and a what? Translation. Well, this one, looking at this, is this a rotation? And I was kind of thinking, you know, if you play games and you have a spinner, say this was like the arrow on the end of your spinner. If we were to spin this over here, is this a rotation? Is this what this would look like? Excuse me, this is our original going up to our new image. Is that a rotation? Yeah. Yes, that one is. Mine got a little bit. Oh, that one's good. How about this one? If this was my spinner and I were to spin it to go down here, is that what it would look like on my spinner? So no, that one is not a rotation. If you were to spin it, it should look something like this. After you got done spinning it on your spinner, it would look like that. How about C? Yes. How about D? Is that a rotation? Yes. Matches your notes better than this one. Kind of got stretched out when I made it bigger. Alright, example 3. Complete each rotation and write the coordinates of the vertices of the image. Rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise around the origin. So, what quadrant is your image in right now? We're in quadrant 1. What quadrant am I going to go to then? 90 degrees counterclockwise. Is that in quadrant 2 or quadrant 4? Good. So we're going to be in quadrant 2, and so we know all of our ordered pairs are going to be what signs? First one, the x will be a negative, and we're going to have a positive y. So we'll have a negative x and a positive y for all of our new coordinates. So I kind of like to go over here for my primes. A prime, B prime, C prime. I like to go, I already know that all of these have to be a negative. And I'm going to go comma. And then all my y's are positive, so I'm just going to leave it like that. I just have to fill in my numbers now for my rotation. Let's start with the easy one, A. We're on the origin. Rotate it. stays the same. Exactly, it stays the same. So the ordered pair here is 0, 0. Now when we talked about it, if you're going to rotate 90 degrees or 270 degrees, do I flip my X and Y or do they stay the same? Yep, we have to flip-flop them. Well, in this one, it doesn't really make a difference. It's 0 and 0. You flip them, you still get 0, 0. So this is our new A prime. But what's wrong with the way this is written? Right, yeah, there's no such thing as this negative 0. So get rid of the negative sign. It's just 0, 0. All right, B. Let's make our new B prime. What is the ordered pair here for the regular B? It is 1 and 6. So we're going 90 degrees, so do we flip-flop? So it's going to be 6 and 1, 6 and 1, and we know the first one has to be negative, so we go over here, let's plot that. Negative 6 and 1. That's now our new B prime. Make sense? So far, so good. I can connect those two. Looks like it's starting to rotate. Which one do I have left? What do I need to do? What is my ordered pair here for the C? That one is 8 and 6, so it's 90 degrees. Flip-flop them. 6 and 8. So we have negative 6 and 8. Negative 6 and 8. That's my C prime. Connect your dots. I'm off somewhere here. Negative 6 and 1. What happened? I didn't do it on purpose. Or is it okay? Yeah, I've been looking at these all too long today. Is that right? All right, there we have it. Questions on that one? Rotating it 90 degrees counterclockwise. Now this one we rotate 180. What quadrant are we in to start with? Quadrant 4. All right. So all of these have what kind of signs in them? They have positives, and then my second ones are all negative. So what is my, let's do D, we'll do them in order first. What's the ordered pair for D? What is this? 1 and negative 1? What's the E? What is that? 7 and 0, but there's no such thing as a negative 0, so it's just 0. And what about F? What's the ordered pair here? 7 and negative 7. Okay, I need to make my new points. What are my new prime points? Do I flip-flop on 180s? No. And what quadrant will this new image be in? For a 180. Quadrant what? 1, 2, 3, or 4? 2. It'll be in quadrant 2, 180, because this is 90, 180. It doesn't matter if it's counterclockwise or clockwise. You end up in quadrant 2 no matter what. 90, 180, or 90, 180. So 180, it's always directly across from it. What are my signs then for all my ordered pairs? A negative and a positive. If you want to put a positive there like this, that's fine by me too. Doesn't matter. It helps keep it straight. Alright, let's, without even looking at the graph, let's just do these then. D. D prime then, no flip-flopping. You take your numbers, 1 and 1. Put them here. Numbers, 7 and 0. 7, 7. I don't even have to flip-flop them. Now we have our new signs for our new quadrant. Let's put them on the graph. Negative 1 and 1. Label that. That's our new D prime. Negative 7, 0. That's our new D prime. And negative 7, positive 7. My new F prime. Connect them. And what did we just do? We rotated what? 180 degrees around the what? Around the origin. All right, for time-wise, let's skip this one. This is another 90-degree one. Let's go to example 4. So we have our original in quadrant 1, and it says rotate 180 degrees around the origin. So here's my original. Where will my new image be if I need to rotate 180? Quadrant 3. So those would be my A primes. Let's write those off to the side. A prime, B prime, C prime. So I need these ordered pairs first. 180. What signs are they going to have? Negative and? Right, they're both going to be negatives. Negative and negative. Negative, negative. So what is the ordered pair of the A? First of all, what is my ordered pair up here? This one is 1 and 6. B is 7 and 1. What's our C? 0. Yep, 0, 0. Now we want to take these and first do a 180 rotation over here. Do I flip-flop my X and my Y? No. No. So what is my new A prime's coordinates going to be? No flip-flopping, so put my 1 and my 6 in here. Now they're negative 1, negative 6. How about B prime? That will now be what? Negative 7, negative 1. And my C prime will now be 0, 0. Okay, let's plot that one on our graph. Negative 1, negative 6, negative 7, negative 1, and 0, 0. This all looks good right now, except what? Labeled. This will be my C prime. This will be my D prime. And this one is my A prime. But we're not done yet. We did the rotation of 180 like they asked us to. But notice they don't want the first A prime, they want our second figure that we're making. So now we have to take our new figure that we just rotated, and we have to do a translation of a x minus 2 and a y plus 6. Well, we could go minus 2 plus 6 to each one of these if we wanted to. Or on our graph, we could go minus 2, so left 2, up 6. Either way, because you have to put them both on the graph. So what would our ordered pairs be here? What is a negative 1 minus 2? What's a negative 1 and a negative 2? Fight or unite? And I get what? So this A is going to be negative 3 and then a negative 6 and plus 6, 0. Let's see if these work doing it that way. What's a negative 7 minus 2? Negative 9, and then a negative 1 plus 2, or excuse me, plus 6 is a 5. And how about C? What's 0 minus 2? And 0 plus 6? See if that works. The C. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my second prime, so you have to have your 2 hash marks there, all right? How about B? Now this one is like, oh, I'm going off the graph and up, so this one's kind of hard to tell what it is, but not if I do it this way. What is B? Negative 9 and 5. Well, what do I have here? Negative 8, negative 9 is over 1, and the 5 is out here, so we can guesstimate pretty close for our new p prime, right? And then our last one, C, still at 0, 0. There is our translation. We slid that up. You know, I forgot to move the C. I didn't do that on purpose. Sometimes I do, this time I did not. I forgot to move this one. 2, what is it? Left 2 and up 6. Up 6. 1, 2. Oh, I did that one already. I forgot the A, sorry. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Now I slid it. That one is my new A. There we go. Now it looks like we slid it up. We translated it. Do those match? Is A at 3 and 0? Yep. My B is at negative 9 and 5, and my C is at negative 2 and 6. Perfect. See, so you can do them either way, by sliding them on the graph or subtracting from your coordinates. All right, due to time, we'll skip that one because it's the same concept. And your homework, page 6 and 7 in your packets.